Chaos.
Hey guys, Primal Chaos here. Welcome to the channel. Now, about a week ago, I did Playing God by Polyphia, and it would be remiss of me to not jump in and check out Tim posted his own playthrough, like a solo unplugged video of this. And look, the playing in Playing God is it's magical enough, you know, with all of the production and the mixing and the ability to play it over and over and over again to get it right in the studio. And the fact that it's a nylon string song as well, it's just unheard of, at least in these circles, right? So I really wanted to check in and have a look at this unplugged version that he's put up on his channel, just to get a real feel for what it sounds like raw, what it sounds like natural. And I'm assuming it's going to sound amazing. But more than anything, I'm doing this just because I hate myself. It's going to teach me to practice more. So here we go. Playing God, Tim Henson, Unplugged. Let's do it. I love those little stops, man. That's cool. Oh, nice. This would actually be a great way if you think you're up to the task to learn it. Obviously, playthroughs are a great example, but it really lets you sort of break it down. What I would recommend doing if I was going to do it, which I'm not, is have a look at each part of the song and notice the essentially a lot of this is chord shapes and sort of like little box phrases of like, you know, scale runs and things like that. So if you sort of break it down part by part, just didn't breathe for a second there. If you break it down part by part, you can sort of look and you can see little, you know, whatever it might be, like these my ninth chords or whatever they are. Bits and pieces, or just like weird shapes that he's moving between. If you sort of put your hand, you figure out what fret is, put your hand in the general positioning, you might be able to sort of figure out what he's doing. Whatever the case may be. But yeah, this is great that he puts this up here as a resource to sort of learn this, or discourage a lot of other guitar players. Here we go. Let's jump back a little bit. See what I mean? It's all shapes, you know? Beautiful open chords. I wonder what tension strings he's using, because he's hitting those harmonics so cleanly. And there's nothing wrong with classical guitars. I mean, functionally they work the same as anything else as far as harmonics go. But I feel like with a string that oscillates so dramatically, I feel like it might even be a little bit more difficult to sort of get a clean harmonic, because you know, the string might be oscillating more than you expect and your finger deadens the string or something. I don't know. Maybe it's just a function of this particular guitar, is that it just allows that, you know, just in the way it's set up and stuff. I don't know, but it's stunning how he's able to get around to all of those little individual harmonic notes in the middle of riffs and things like that. Like that. Love that stuff. Oh, I don't know if I didn't pick that up on the first run through. That's a beautiful little slide part. Maybe in the music video they're focusing on something else there. But that's sort of God knows who he's playing, but it's like a, and then those little interlude sort of slide bits in the middle of the riff. It's just simple, but creative and nice, you know? This is the Girl from Ipanema part. Oh! Come on, man. Yeah, now listen, I had some comments in the other video in that part saying that there's no, because I mentioned there's a delay on there and it sounds like he's playing more notes than he is. And then I went on to say that what he's playing is insane and it's amazing, but there's more notes in the background there that are being provided by a delay. And a lot of people in the comments disagreed with me and said, no, it's just Tim's playing. There's a delay. You can hear it here. He's playing all of the notes you can hear fundamentally, but if you listen in the background, I don't know if there's maybe a doubled part or something like that that's in the track where it's adding like just a little tut, 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 underneath the notes. And in this case, it's set, because this guitar is so far up in front in the mix because he's playing it live, it doesn't blend as well, but it's definitely there. And it's not something that he's using as a trick to make you think he's playing more notes than he is. Because you can do that, but typically you have to have the delay at the same level as the main guitar part, right? And so when you play a bup, it'll play bup, bup, bup. And so if you play bup, bup, it goes bup, 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 bup. You know what I mean? And so it sounds like you're playing bup, 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 but you know you're playing bup, bup, you know? In this case, because the delay is so far in the background, it's not really giving that effect, but it's adding complexity to the overall sound. You can, if you listen really closely, you'll be able to hear it underneath the guitar. It's maybe got one or two repeats. Yeah, I'm done. You can tell he just wants to hit stop. Now he's wondering why he made the outro so long. That was really cool. That was a really cool learning experience. Hang around after the ad break and I'll give you my final thoughts. Hey guys, this video is made possible by Enchroma. 1 in 6 guys and 1 in 200 women are colorblind, and if that happens to be you, there's something you can do about it. Click the link in the description, it'll take you to Enchroma's website where you can get a free eye test. And while you're there, maybe pick up some corrective lenses. They've got styles to suit everybody and a 60-day money-back guarantee, so you got really nothing to lose. And while you're there, use the code CHAOS in checkout to get 10% off. Tell them Primal Chaos sent you. Look, there's no denying that Tim Henson is one of the current guitar gods. There's plenty of people out there who are sort of like internet freaks and things like that that are just, you know, a lot of percussive guitar players and stuff you see out there that appear to be far too young to have mastered their instrument to that level. And but you know, he definitely falls more into the camp of I don't know, perhaps maybe it's because of polyphia. He falls more into the camp of just a virtuoso guitar player rather than some internet famous sort of guy who has a viral video or two doing some amazing stuff with these tuning pegs and things like that. And I think fundamentally these guys just write great songs that really allow them to exercise their chops in a way that if they were trying to write songs with a singer, for example, or if they were just trying to do solo work with a backing, it wouldn't be the same. It'd be more shreddy. And, you know, that's what's great about these guys. Everybody gets their time to shine. Everybody's amazing. How these four guys came together, I'll never know, because there's usually a weak link in a band. These guys don't seem to have one, you know. And maybe it's because, you know, Tim is such an amazing composer and a brilliant guitar player. He just elevates everyone around him. You don't want to be slacking if you're in the band with a guy like this at all. And, you know, again, I keep doing this. I keep talking about Tim, but really, I mean, everybody in the band is a cut above, you know, they really are. So, yeah, look, this was a great learning experience. I feel like a lot of people are going to gain a lot from this. I'm not going to spend a lot of time trying to learn these songs because I know at the end of the day, it'll cost me a lot of time. And at the end of it, I'll be able to play a Tim Henson song. You know what I mean? I'd rather take notes of what he's doing and maybe try to figure out ways of creatively weaving that into my own practicing and playing and things like that. But again, that would require doing practice. And as we all know, that ain't my strong suit. So, but you know, it's these little things you catalog, like those little slide things I was talking about where it was like in between like little runs and stuff like that. There's little things like that you can take on board, and then maybe one day you realize you're pulling it out in something else, you know. That's the joy of sharing music with other people, is finding how, you know, things that influence you and finding things that you do that influence others and things like that. And that's always a lot of fun. But yeah, thanks again. If you feel like I brightened your day at all, feel free to support the channel just by buying me a coffee. I'll leave a link in the description. And also like, share, follow, subscribe. The vast majority of people who watch my videos aren't subscribed. It doesn't cost you anything. Just hit subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll see more of this sort of content in the future. And yeah, listen, more Tim Henson. I know I've got some older stuff I've got to get back to, so I'll probably be doing that next when I get back to Polyphia. So stick around. There'll probably be more of that coming very soon. Thanks again, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.